Welcome back to All Things EVM. My name is Aaron, and on this channel we talk about all things Ethereum related. So today I'd like to talk about Friend.Tech, what my expectations are for the future, as well as what's going on in V2, as we did get launched the new token, as well as all of the money clubs and all the new interactions that are available in V2 as of last week. So let's jump on into it. There's actually been a lot of changes in the last week. We've had price appreciation, price dumping, a lot of LPing going on. We have rewards. We have money clubs. We still have the rooms that we had in V1. So let's talk about all of those different things in this video. First and foremost, the narrative right now is these money clubs, guys. So a lot of people have sold out of their rooms. My room in particular went from 0.06 Ethereum to 0.03 pretty much on the day that V2 launched. As we were all wondering if we would get any extra points in the airdrop if we possibly held any keys that we originally had to different rooms. So I sold out of a bunch of keys that I had previously held on to, and took a little bit of profit on those. Actually, probably took a loss, to be honest, overall on most of them. However, did keep some of them that I really like and get a lot of alpha from. So I'm sorry if I dumped your key, guys. It doesn't mean that I didn't get alpha. Maybe it's perhaps that you have a room available, like Luke's in particular. I probably shouldn't have dumped his key, but I did want to use the Ethereum that was left in there and get out before everybody else dumped as well, and put that into the LPs. So if you're familiar with Luke's, he is probably the biggest OT or FT grinder that has been around since the beginning, guys, and he has been fantastic. Has done some spaces. His room, OG V1 Veterans, it's called Gravyard as well, so you have to type that in if you want to find it. But maybe I'll leave a link into the description below to help Luke's out. Now, recent change as of possibly even tomorrow. I don't think this is going to happen even today, but presidents are, if you go to the stats here, is whoever, not necessarily who created the club here. Now that is possible to find out who created the club. Some people were trying to game the system and creating clubs and then passing the president key to passing the key over to somebody who's Cole, and then voting him in president. And so a bunch of people were aping into new clubs that weren't actually created or owned by these Coles, and were running things up and then pumping and dumping them, right? Well, now you can actually tell who created it and when. And then also, so Luke's was really fast on this. Number 48. That is pretty impressive. And I did get into this when it was a little bit lower, so I did get into a price appreciation. And then, so Luke's will be getting 0.5% of all transaction fees on this club, guys. And anytime somebody buys and sells that, he will get 0.5% of the total friend at buy and sell, which is awesome. And anytime you start a club or become president in a club, so this is going to be fun. There's going to be a dynamic of voting. People are going to want to jump in clubs and take them over and maybe even raid a club. It's already been starting to happen, guys. So I've seen some pirate flags up. I think it's just freaking brilliant. Anyway, super fun dynamic there. Some OG chads in here. Check this club out for sure. But all the clubs that I'm in, I do have my own club here, Humble Farmers. I also created a, if you know, I'm active in the Elephant Money ecosystem, so I started the Elephant Money Club, and then we voted in BT, as he just recently started hanging out in Friend.Tech as well. And then we also have a Savannah House, which is the governance token for the Elephant ecosystem. We have a special chat for any owners in there. But yeah, I'm in a bunch of clubs, guys. My recommendations, top clubs for my taste at least. This Raven Crest Dynastic, this is was created by Makesy. Kind of expensive, but really great info there. CYI Club, this guy is fantastic. Crypto Yield Info is what CIY stands for. Crypto Yield Info on X is the owner and president of this one. And some really big chads in here. Anonymo, McCann, Malaka, sorry. Yeah, some big names in this one, and I highly recommend. Great conversations and actually has come down quite a bit in price. I've actually lost about 100 friend on this one. So people bought a bunch of keys and then sold them for profit already, and I'm the top signal, guys. Unfortunately on this one, but Crypto Yield Info, follow him on X if you don't already. Let's get back into chats. A couple more to recommend. OX Wives Roundtable. This guy, I still hold his key because his info is so good. And so OX Wives on, I believe he goes by something else on Twitter, but at Wives on X is the handle there. He has an alt, I believe, on X as well. So might not be the same in Twitter as it is here, but if you're on Friend.Tech, definitely check him out. Check out this chat in particular, this club. It's pretty fantastic. Some great big chads in here. Small Cap Scientist, if you don't know, is big in the DeFi space. Makes in here as well, who did the Ravencrest Money Club. So lots of chads there. Let's go back to chats, and then I want to recommend a couple more here before I go. Now, let's see if I can find them. Funny thing is, in your mobile version, you can actually tag these to the top or pin them to the top, which is nice. So you don't lose out. I'm searching for OX5F, and I do not. There it is. Finally. Okay, so this one's probably my most expensive, and I actually bought 2 of these, and I'm down bad because again, I'm the top signal, guys. I'm the mid curve top signal. So if I'm buying your club, you better sell. But this group has been super bullish on Friend.Tech, and OX5F is actually a little alpha here, guys. Is working on a competitor in the SocialFi space, so he's going to be launching that sometime in the summer, hopefully. So we'll see. Might even put a link in the description to that whitelist. So if you're watching this, there's a little alpha for you. But there's some great clubs to be in and great rooms to be in. But the new additions here is there are 3 price curves available now. So at launch, they had the standard and exclusive, so you could pick one or the other. Standard being, I don't remember exactly what the curves are right now. The exclusive, I believe, is similar to what the rooms were, so they run up really fast. So the price of a room can get really expensive really quick on the exclusive. Standard is, mid, right? And then the casual clubs can have the potential to gain the most people, and that's actually what's very interesting for the new meta right now. Is all of the big names in Friend.Tech are starting casual clubs because they want to lock up friends, and that's what these are especially good at. So the more people you have in your clubs, the higher the price, the more friend gets locked up, and the more the token gets locked, right? So if more tokens are locked up, the better the price appreciation, possibly, right? As long as the demand is high and the supply is low, guys, we're going to see price appreciation. So once that announcement happened where we had that lower curve, this casual curve, and Cole started making, I think Ansem's got like several, let's see, who's the biggest right now? Ansem has the biggest price as far as things go, but he's also, and 355 members, but the beginners club is starting to grow too, so it's still a higher price at 184 friend, but his initial one got to 2,540 friend really quickly, and with less than half of the members were at a fraction of the cost, like less than 10% of the cost. So if you want Ansem's insights, you want to get a part of his club here, this is the cheaper one of the two. And the more we get into these clubs, the more we recommend these clubs to our friends, we're going to lock up more token, and the price of friend should go up. Now let's get back into the wallet because I want to talk a little bit. Actually, let's go to activity before we get to the wallet. So they did add the global feed back in. This was not available at launch. Probably would have been a little tough to keep up with as far as server power, guys. The launch was a little sketch as far as things go. There was a lot of a lot of hangups and a lot of lagging because so much volume was happening that I was not surprised to find the global feed right away. But following is still the best for me. I follow a lot of great degens in the space, and if I want to get into trading, or flipping some clubs, guys, follow William T. that's my alpha here for this one. StarCraft is great too. William T is my favorite. So if he buys in, I'm going to try to buy in as quickly and watch this following feed. And when he dumps, I dump. So if you have a free couple hours to pump and dump, or to buy and dump your keys or clubs, man, he is the degen to follow as far as that goes. So, and then wallet wise, this farm has been crushing it. So actually, I'm going to open up the Dune dashboard for this. As of right now, the LP is printing 355%, not quite 1% per day, but pretty darn close, right? So 355%, if the price goes up a little bit, we'll be up closer to 365%. I believe the LPs are sitting around $45 million in LP TVL. Let's find out if that is still the case. Yep, $46 million in liquidity. Another million was just added. 1.6 was added in the last couple hours, guys. So this has been as high as $50 million. So just in the LPs, we had as much TVL as Friendtech ever had in V1. It topped out at about 50 million without its token. Obviously, this is with the token volume and the cost, but that's half ETH, man. $25 million worth of ETH paired against was the height of the LP, right? 46 million right now. TVL for all of Friendtech. I'd have to check and see if that's even on DeFi Llama yet. I have a feeling it's not, but I'm not going to look that up right now because I'll let you do that research on your own. Lots of volume, lots of fees. Fees is the name of the game, and locking up tokens is huge. So back to the LPs, guys. Again, 1% a day here. I'm printing, I think I've got like 13K in the yield farm right now. Now, be careful because impermanent loss on the upside especially is a big factor here. If you get price movement of more than 1% in a day, you're not gaining enough back to profit on the increase. You'd rather just be holding Friend, right? So that goes for ETH as well. ETH has been a stable coin lately, around $3,000. So you're not making any money there holding ETH in the LP. You are making some money on the LP transaction. Obviously, 1% of 13,000 is nothing to snub your nose at my level at least. And happy to be holding this LP currently. Now I might get out of this if we start heading up a little quicker. If we go above 220 to 250 in that range, I might pull the LP. But as long as we're ranging pretty easily in this area, I'm going to keep it in. So let's actually look at the price of Friend before we go. Yep, the price of Friend actually looks like it's breaking out. So this is a huge maybe it's time to pull LP, guys. It may be time to pull the LP. Look at that perfect breakout and retest. Now this is part of the accumulation range that I was initially looking at. So gosh, that looks pretty solid. Breakout and retest of this range. So I would expect if Ethereum continues to rise and Bitcoin as well. Today the cost of Ethereum has gone up from kind of some I think we might have hit lows, guys, last week, and I think we're going to start heading up this week. So that's my prediction, at least, not financial advice. Do your own research, but this is looking super bullish, guys. I might pull that LP today. But if you pull the LP, you miss out on all of those fees, including not only the LP fee, you're getting the club fees, and you're getting rewards in Friend token based on just being part of the LPs during the There's like 12 million left in the treasury for Friend.Tech as far as friend tokens go that weren't farmed during the beta phase that Racer and the team are giving away to those who are LPing in relation to your LP TVL. So do what you will with that information. I think we're hitting a spot where I should probably pull my liquidity, as we might be seeing you know, a rise in price quite quickly. We've already been above $3, guys. So if we get any positive movement in the market, the crypto market, I should say, the stock market's been doing great today. We got a little bit of positive movement today. I do expect that we could pump super hard, especially with the confirmation of a green candle to the north side of this chart here. That'd be fantastic. So, all right, let's get back into Friend.Tech, see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you, I have made a spreadsheet. You know I like my spreadsheets. Let's see if I can find it. I believe it's at the bottom of one of these guys. So, oh yeah, here we go. So I had to make a spreadsheet of all my P&L of my clubs that I got into. I aped a bunch of clubs, did not get out of enough of them quickly. Aped like 15 on the first day, right? And I was like, oh, this is a great place to lock up some Friend. I got all this airdropped Friend. I want to hold some back for, you know, for taking profit, but let's throw, you know, 30% into the LP and 20% into clubs. And so far, I'm only negative 421, which is saying something because I'm actually down 700 on OX5F's club key because I bought 2 on the high side. Again, I'm the exit liquidity, guys. I'm your top signal for all clubs. So if you see me buy, you better be selling. Anyway, I lost a little bit on a couple of these, but I've also gained some on this. Like I should have bought 2 of the OXYs because I own OXY's key. I got into his room really quickly after he made it. He didn't make it within the first, 12 hours like most people did, and I aped it as soon as I know he made it. So I did get in at only 29 Friend on his specific club there, and so I was able to. I'm currently up 173 Friend on that one, but the rest of them, guys, I did because I created the Elephant Money Club. I was able to mint a bunch of keys at the start, and that's my recommendation. If you're going to create a club, mint 5 to 10 keys just all by yourself. Now, will I profit on these, or will I give them away is the big question at this point. I may end up giving them away to other users just to get them into the application. Maybe I can find a couple whales that I can send this to and that are in the Elephant ecosystem that might want to load up on Friend before we go to the moon on this one. So anyway, with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do think I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm loving this ecosystem. It's all over my Twitter feed. It's something that has taken up way more mind share than it should have this week in my busy lifestyle. I got 4 kids, wife, day job-ish sort of situation, more of a contract day job. And if you know me, you know I like to work. So this has been a fun distraction, lucrative distraction. Obviously, it is part of my potential income and or investments. So it's worth checking out. But I would recommend, if I was doing this again, I might fade the clubs. If you're still watching at the end of this video, guys. Maybe fade the clubs, buy a bunch of Friends, and either LP or hold it, because I think we're going up. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Do your own research, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I love you guys. Thank you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.